was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Up next, it's our main event between the Los Angeles Chargers and the New York Giants. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're off from MetLife. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard shot. It's 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Herbert with a blitz coming. Escapes the pocket. Herbert slides to a stop with enough on that play to move those chains.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Offense up to the line fast.
2nd and 10. At the Giants.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. Into the hands of Gaston, complete. Small gain down to the 46. Bobby Okereke making that stop. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Brought in by Gaston. And this one does not go far.
Feet nice, Kate. Feet nice. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet nice move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Now here's Cam Scatterby on the ground. Up to the races, middle of the field. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Excellent pickup to move the chains, 36 yards in the end.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Now they send their back in motion right. On 1st down, here's Dunk. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense to the line fast.
A 4-yard loss brings up 2nd and 14 at the Chargers' 25-yard line.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Viking 18. Riggs. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll have a chance to take the lead here as they line up for the field goal. The kick by Gano is good. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Gano ready to send this away. chooses to bring this one out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Here's Hampton, open and drive. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. Herbert from the gun. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun give to Hampton. Rolling into enemy territory. And this is going to be down to looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Herbert on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
2nd and 3 now. The receiver gets it on the handout. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
And the Chargers 1st down.
Running it with Hampton. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Quick throw to the left is complete. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers get some late points and the lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Gunnar Olszewski now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And play action with Dart. Locates Daniel Bellinger. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Driving forward with Scatterboot. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stop. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Hey, smash. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Get up.
They'll go play action. He puts some juice on a deep. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Tracy on 1st and goal. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Bronco 80. Check smash. Check smash. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Here's another 4-out. And this time he gets in for the New York touchdown. The Giants take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
The nose point after is good. And the Giants push their lead to 3. Time left for maybe a return. Close to play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. Oh, Javon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Well, you put more dime defenders on the field, and what you really see are so many more eyes. Remember, as a quarterback, you drop back, and you love to see those linebackers. You love to see base defense, but you get those DBs on the field, and it feels like everybody's looking at you, and it can lead to takeaways just like that.
He'll throw it. He's going deep. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the 2nd half. And the Giants hands team secures the football. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And our 1st down only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
Dart out of the shotgun. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Come on, set! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal! Street! 19 tight, go!
Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. Looking right, and he finds him. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the gain, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Here we go. Ready?
It's Scanabu on second down. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
No gain on the play. It's third down and 6.
Check.
They'll throw third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The kick by Gano is good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. They'll toss it to Hampton. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 2.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Catch made left side by McConkey. And that will not be enough for a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Herbert now to throw on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Looking to throw. He finds it beyond the marker. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hampton now up the middle. Escapes a defender. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. So we hit the end of the third quarter. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Back to Hampton. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Goes to the hurry up here. On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. Hits his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Goes to the hurry up offense here.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Chargers.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
It's Hampton on 2nd. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. Back to throw it. Into the hands of Gadsden. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers come through to tie it in the fourth.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with your route check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers take the lead on that successful kick. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New York to the line, first and 10.
Riggs, Bronco 80.
Throwing off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Mustang 19.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Cup 19, Cup 19, Cowboy 13, Pioneer. Buffalo 18, go.
Looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down.
60 Bobcats.
Desperation time here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover on down.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Set. 380. Set.
Now an inside give to Hampton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
5-9.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Again, it's Hampton. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Working quickly here.
At the 20-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
Let's go.
And it's third down.
On third down, Herbert. On the move, headed right. That one's good to McConkey. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Chargers first down.
They'll run with Hampton. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
Brings up second and goal.
Set.
Second and goal, here comes the option. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
A gain of 5 yards brings up third and goal.
Option play, third and goal. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Chargers get some all-important insurance. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. His third total score this game. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers grow their lead to 8.
Giants 13.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it.
Good game.
It's intercepted. Picked off.
It's over with.
And the Chargers make the play that should win them this game. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? We call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
14-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Hampton gets the handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Back to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. First and 10 from the 32.
Chargers, first down. A gain of 18 on the play.
Hampton trying the left side. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. And nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Handoff now to the receiver. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Setting up to pass. That one's nabbed by Allen. And he's got the Charger first down. And that should be all she wrote in this one.
Gain of 8. And the Chargers first down. An 8-yard pickup.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that one is incomplete. And the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Well, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
They're going to pass it here. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing third and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like that's that 37-yard line. One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. Big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. From the left hash, 54 yards out. It's far enough, but does
Good game, boy.
redirect off the upright. It's no good. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.